Okay, we're ready. 1, 2, 3, Mel. 1, 2, 3. Look at you looking spunky with those glasses. Scorchers fans.
Please put that in at the start. That'd be excellent.
Scorchers fans, we're off to Sydney on Monday morning to take on the Sydney Sixers in what could be an exciting semi-final at the SCG. And with me is Adam Voges. Now, Adam, it's been a great season. Didn't go too well against the Melbourne Stars. Are you slightly worried about our performance here?
Look, to be honest, mate, it wasn't our best game. We've certainly played a lot better than what we did, and whether it was the occasion, the opposition, but we certainly didn't turn up and play how we want to play. But look, the boys have played well enough this year to get us into another semi-final, which I think in itself is a terrific effort. But come Wednesday night in Sydney, the boys will be up and ready to go.
Now, they're without Onrix and Steve Smith. Does that make it easier for the bowling attack, or have they got some good depth?
No, I don't think so. Obviously, they're two key players that they're going to miss, but Michael Lum didn't play the last game against us in Sydney. Ravi Bopara comes back into their squad. Mark Cosgrove, Marcus North. So they've got some good batters. There's no doubt about that. But hopefully Big Dorf can come steaming in again and we can have them 4 for 20. That'd be nice.
Now, actually, Lum and Bopara have done exceptionally well for the Big Bash, but also for England. They look quality players. Are they two that we've really got to do our homework on? Yeah,
I think so. I think Lum in particular at the top of the order can really hurt you if we don't bowl well to him. I've played a fair bit with him at Nottinghamshire, and he's a good player. He's a very good player. So him and obviously Ravi Bopara coming back in after his stint in the England one-day squad and the 2020s, he'll be very good for them with both bat and ball. So they're two dangerous players, but I think if we get back to what we need to do and we execute as well as what we can, which is probably what we didn't do against the Stars, we get back to doing what we do well, then I'm sure everything will go well.
Their bowling attack, Brett Lee went through us very early last game, but we managed to get back in the contest and win it. Are you concerned about his pace and swing?
Keep asking me if I'm concerned about all these.
All right. Are we concerned? How are we going to attack Brett Lee with that swing and pace?
Oh, look, he bowled a beautiful first over last time against us. We were 2 for none and in a fair bit of trouble. But Kat and Sammy played beautifully and got us back into the game. And we actually we managed to get Lee's last over, I think. So we actually took him for a few. But yeah, he's going to be a danger up front. Their bowling attack's good when you look at himself, Josh Hazlewood and Mitchell Stark's coming back from injury as well. So 3 quality fast bowlers, but 2020 is the great game where someone like a Simo or a Cat comes off early and we can get off to a bit of a flyer and hopefully nullify those guys.
Well, I'm not really concerned because they don't have a spinner. Marcus North is probably the front line spinner. Snorks, a bit of pressure on the old tweakers there. Are we going to play it safe against the 3 quicks and then attack the 2 likes of North and Bopara, or are we just going to go from ball 1?
No, I don't think you play it safe against anyone in this form of the game, to be honest, mate. I thought a great example of that was after we were 2 for none in the first over off Brett Lee. I think Cat hit Josh Hazlewood for about 16 off the second over. So that's the nature of the game, and we'll keep coming at them. I think we've fought really well in a lot of our wins this year. We've managed to win the close ones, which in 2020 cricket is just crucial. And so I think we'll take confidence from those games into Wednesday night.
Well, that's the difference between the 50-over format and the 20-over format. You just don't have time to readjust. In the 50-over game, you can just nudge it around, get the ones, and get about 250. But in the 2020 format, you've got to be 140 plus.
Yeah, no doubt. You got to keep going, regardless. And yeah, look, we bat deep. I think you're down at 10 or something, aren't you, mate? After that big hit the other day against the Stars. But look, we bat deep.
Sorry, Vogel, but finally someone's recognised that I can actually bat after averaging .75 for 3 years.
Well, you got one good one, mate. Well done. No, but look, we bat deep, so we know that we can have that freedom up the top. That if things don't quite go to plan, then we've got guys who bat all the way down. So our plan will be to keep coming at them, and like I said, we'll fight hard.